Title: Ua and the Forest That Never Forgets. In an old Igbo village surrounded by thick, whispering forests, there lived a boy called Ua. He was 13, strong-willed, always feeling overlooked beside his younger brother, Nduka. Quiet, gentle, and loved by all. One dry morning, their mother sent them into the forest to gather firewood. "Stay together," she warned. "The forest is not like the village. It remembers everything." But deep inside the forest, jealousy began to grow. When Ua noticed Nduka had been given more food, anger burned in his chest. Words were not spoken again between them. Without thinking, Ua walked away, leaving his younger brother behind. By evening, Ua returned alone. He got lost while chasing an animal, he lied. That night, the village went into panic. Drums echoed. Lanterns moved through the forest like wandering fireflies searching for a missing soul. But something strange began to happen. Footsteps circled Ua's hut every night. A soft voice called his name, Ua. Firewood appeared at his doorstep without explanation, and every time the wind blew through the trees, it sounded like Nduka was crying from far away. Fear entered Ua's heart like poison. The next day, the village Dibia looked into sacred water and said quietly, "The forest does not hide betrayal between brothers." Meanwhile, deep in the forest, Nduka was still alive, hungry, weak, but guided by something unseen, sometimes a voice, sometimes shadows, sometimes silence that felt alive. Then came the storm. Rain crashed, thunder shook the earth, Ua finally broke. "I left him," he shouted in the village square. "I left my brother in the forest." Silence followed like a heavy cloth. That same night, the search party went back into the forest with Ua leading them. They reached the deepest part where no farmer dares to go, beneath an ancient aku tree. And there stood Nduka, alive, but not alone. Strange glowing figures surrounded him, like spirits guarding him. The wind rose violently, and then everything vanished. Nduka collapsed into Ua's arms. When they returned, the village was silent. No one celebrated loudly. Some things were too heavy for joy. Ua never forgot that night, and from then on, he became a changed boy, quieter, humbled, carrying the weight of what the forest had witnessed. Because in that village, they still say, the forest does not forget. It only returns what the heart has given. Moral lesson: love and loyalty within family must never be broken by anger, because some mistakes echo louder than words, and some choices are remembered by the world long after we try to forget them.